Hello everybody, welcome to this new video. This video is a Lightroom tutorial in which I'm going to give you 5 different techniques with which you can enhance your sky in your image. I'll be showing the techniques to you upon this image right here, which we turned from the raw image looking like this to the edited photo looking like this. And because in this image I really like the sky, I thought I'd use this image to show you the techniques. So let's jump straight into Lightroom and I'll show you how to do it. So in Lightroom, the first thing that you're going to want to do is bring down the highlights. This is pretty basic. I usually do it in every photo, even the photos that do not include a sky, but in this photo I just brought it down to -100. This actually counts as a beginner mistake sometimes, but in this photo I thought -100 looks totally fine. Often -100 looks a little over-edited, so be careful with that one, but for this photo I thought -100 looks fine. So technique number 2 is the dehaze slider. The dehaze slider is the absolute beast in sky enhancing. So just check this out. I brought the dehaze slider up by, I think it was 55 or something, and you can see this makes a humongous difference. But at the same time, the photo looks quite terrible right now. So if you have a longer look at the photo, you'll notice that the problem in this photo is just that the blues are completely oversaturated. So the easiest thing to do is just to go down to the colors, to the blue channel, and just desaturate it. I think I took it down to about 35 or something, and it looks brilliant. So if you check out this difference, the before and after, it looks so much better. So let's say the beast of sky enhancing, the dehazer, wasn't enough for you and you want some more. How about you check out the clarity slider? Most of you probably know the clarity slider already, but just warning you, when you use it, please do not overuse it. I've bumped it up to about 20 I think, and 20 is totally enough. I might even go up to 35, but not over 35, because this is really a beginner mistake that I have done myself as a beginner, that you just think, oh, clarity, it looks so cool and professional and whatever, but in the end it just looks completely over-processed. So don't bump it up to 80 or something. Just keep it low-key at about 35 at the maximum. I kept it at 20 if I remember right. It looks totally cool, so I often use it, but really only a little. So technique number 3 affects the colors, especially if you're working with a blue sky like in this photo. I really like to darken those blues and make them look really dramatic. In this photo I didn't do it actually because I thought the dehaze slider did more than enough work on that, but still, in case you want to do it sometimes, you can check it out in Lightroom. If you just go down to the colors and you go to the luminance is basically just the brightness of the color you have selected. So in this case we have blue, you just bring down the luminance and there you go. Your blues are going to get much darker, but I also kept this one rather subtle. I only went to -10 because I thought it looked dramatic enough already. So for the last technique, technique number 5? I think it was 5. Anyway, technique number 5, we're going to use a different image. We're going to use this image right here because I'm going to show you how to use graduated filters. In the image before, I actually didn't use a graduated filter for the sky, so, well, I thought I wouldn't show it to you there, but I'd show it to you here because I used quite a strong one actually. Graduated filters are basically just filters, or actually layers, that you put over your image, and you can change something in that layer and it'll slowly fade away. That's why it's called a graduated filter. So if you go to this icon right here in Lightroom and you press it, you'll get a cross or a plus, whatever you want to call it, when you're hovering above your image. So if you click and then slide down with your mouse or with your touchpad, whatever you have, then you'll see this thing that is the graduated filter. Then when you let go, that's it. That's your graduated filter. If you hover over the little button here, you can see what areas are affected, and you can exactly see that at the beginning it's quite intense, the effect, and then it slowly fades away. So for this image I brought down the brightness by about -60 if I remember right, just because that makes the sky look so much more dramatic, and as you can see in this image it really affects it really nicely. I think it just looks really nice and moody in this case, so just the way I like it. So that's basically it already, so I hope you found some valuable information in this video. I know this is another quick and dirty video just to get the job done, that I have another video on Saturday, but I promise next week's going to be a slightly better video. But I've got a vlog coming. I was out on a shoot in the snow, so you can look forward to that. I mean, it's not going to be the best vlog ever, but should be a little more action than just sitting at the desk editing, but I thought you might find some valuable information in this video. So if you did, leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, or better content like this, then feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you again next week. Goodbye.